Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp Blind. Unfortunately, it looks like my audio is back to being really shifted to one channel, like way louder in one channel than the other. I can only apologize for that. I've tried to fix it. I can't figure out why it's doing that, and I can't fix it. As far as I can tell, it's probably a hardware problem, not a software problem. At least I didn't find any software settings that have anything to do with audio balance. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, now my cat has decided to jump in my lap. Alright, next up is Wings of Victory. So, yes, we have three choices. As usual, it's going to be Andy, Max, or Sammy. Now, if I wanted to balance things out, I would use Andy. But I don't, because Andy is so dumb that he annoys me greatly. I could use Max for what is apparently supposed to be a slightly easier mission at 5-star difficulty. Or I can use Sammy. And I'm going to go with Sammy because Sammy. And also, another 6-star mission. The last one wasn't all that bad, but the game seems to think it's the most difficult, and hey, let's go with the challenging option. Tensions run high and fog hangs low. Yet another Fog of War map, okay, as Sammy and Eagle face off. Wings of Victory. I think it's going to be Wings of Defeat, Eagle. Though I suppose you might rack up some victories before I defeat you. That happens sometimes. You're not wrong, Eagle. It is always a pleasure to see Sammy. Ooh, Sammy's hostile toward him, though. The feeling isn't mutual. I've said this before, but Sammy, we are invading their territory. What is hard to understand about a country defending itself when you show up inside their territory with a big military force? This game's writing. It's so strange. Get stuffed, Eagle. Let's see. So, usual win conditions. Sure is. Oh, he'll get grounded all right. A lot of mountains in between us and his HQ, so if we want to go by land, we'll either have to take the low road, or we could slowly make our way through the mountains with our infantry. No factory, so what we've got is what we've got. Maybe use my choppers to scout with, because they're less valuable than my airplanes. Well, I have one chopper. Attack chopper, that is. A tank. Alright, let's bomb it. Oh, how dare you survive with one hit point! Let's see. Well, let's use the recon for what it's supposed to be used for, namely reconnaissance. Hence the name. Okay, seems clear there. A cautious advance. All our ground forces are going to have to take the long way around this mountain range. Well, at least we've got a nice road to go along. That'll be quick. My cat purring up a storm, licking my shirt because she's a weirdo. Was probably taken from her mother too young. You're a weirdo, Jolene. Seems like it's safe enough to advance my fighters. I don't need to advance them too far because their flight radius is huge, so... This is day 3 of my giant playing and recording session of Advance Wars. So was the previous video. That's the one I recorded in the morning. I'm now on vacation. I love vacations. Spending lots of time in the beautiful outdoors. And playing video games. Come back, coward! Uh-oh, anti-air. That's no bueno. And we got spotted by his artillery. Okay, bomber seems like a bit of overkill for poor infantry squad, but farewell. At some point, I should spend some of my vacation working on one of my creative projects. So far, I'm having fun basically just goofing off. That's what vacations are for. Alright, well I can bomb too, punk. How you like them apples? Maybe use my transport chopper to try to find that artillery. There... Oh, it's a fighter. Okay. Well, dang. This is going real poorly. This is... this is going we're about to lose poorly, is what's going on here. The fog of war is kind of screwing me pretty bad. Oh yeah, his fighters are about to shoot down pretty much everything I've got, I reckon. I can't even get at this. That's frustrating. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed, I think. That went real bad. If I leave my chopper where it is, it's just going to get shot down by his anti-air. Jeez, what to do? I could hurt his artillery. It is a little bit of a source of frustration for me that air units are blocked by ground units and other air units. It doesn't really make sense. I would love to be able to finish off his tank. You know what? This is frustrating enough. I'm going to reset the turn. I don't even care if that's cheesy. I feel that I got a little screwed with how that went. Don't even care if that was kind of cheesy doing that reset. That was just such a confluence of ridiculous occurrences. There, let's get rid of that stupid bomber. Now bomb his tanks. Weaken them up a bit. There's not much I can do about his fighters. But hopefully I can at least finish off his tank. Oh. That... Okay, fair enough. Wow, he had a plus formation of units here. Good grief. I really need to bring my anti-air forward. Sure. Go ahead and supply. This thing has pretty sick range. It might... Oh god, it's so slow moving through forest. It's unreal. Maybe I should try moving it there? Depending on where he moves his aircraft, they might become in range of this if I move it to there. Which means I need to get this guy out of the way. By the time you watch this, I'm not going to be on vacation anymore. Currently recording this in late April, but since I pre-schedule my uploads well ahead of time, I reckon you'll be watching this sometime in May. Mid-May, maybe? Could maybe try to use the transport heli for a cheeky HQ capture, so let's try not getting it shot down. Oh wow, there's another enemy bomber there, I just noticed. Well, I see why this was rated 6 stars. This is going to be a tough mission. Which artillery shot me? Was it... It was that one, okay. Not an unseen one. Bomber is probably going to finish off that infantry squad. Ooh, wow. That did not go well at all. I guess that's not surprising. He has an air advantage and he had first strike. Goodbye, infantry squad. It was nice knowing you. Did any of his air units end up in range of my anti-air rockets? Nope. They sure didn't. However, his bomber is in range of my AA guns, my mobile AA guns. Well, that went okay. Not amazing, but okay. I still have a fighter squadron left. I could either attack his fighters with it, or attack his bomber. Maybe attacking his fighters is the better play. That went slightly in our favor, but again, his powerful air units help to offset the first strike advantage. Let's hit the artillery, I suppose. Actually, maybe finish the artillery with my attack chopper. And then move in the... No! I can't believe that became unrevealed. Re-reveal that, please. Ridiculous. Kill the artillery with the bomber. Get wrecked. My infantry are not faring too well, are they? My recon is useless in the woods. All my wheeled vehicles are going to struggle so much to get through this forest. Let's see if we can accomplish some kind of cheeky drop strategy. I'm really going to struggle to get his air units in range of my anti-air rockets. Because even if I move it forward... yeah, seems unlikely. Probably better to just try moving it around. I think that's everything. It's unfortunate that the sound got messed up again after it had been okay for a while. I don't know what's going on with my audio channels. But it is what it is. Oof. One shot, one kill. Or one attack, one kill anyway. Wow, he has a lot of fighters. He has so many fighters, and because they're more powerful, I don't think I have much chance of retaining control of the air. Probably the best I can hope for is to shoot down his bombers with my anti-air.
Sammy, I didn't want to have to do this.
No! No, his superpower. Gosh, his superpower is strong. I think this makes him a candidate for strongest CO for sure, this lightning drive. It's insane. Being able to take another turn even if your units are weaker is insanely good. It's just, like, mind-blowingly good. Like, look at this. This is so crazy. It's so crazy. In a turn-based game, getting 2 consecutive turns is... wow. So OP. I mean, I just lost. He just destroyed my entire force. Ridiculously overpowered. Okay, sure, it's the only thing that's in range, so shoot it down, I guess. Not very helpful, but... I don't know. We're pretty screwed. I don't really know what to do. I think we've lost. Seems pretty dire at this point. Unless I can pull off the cheeky backdoor drop. Like, that's my only hope. That's all I got. If that works, then great. If not, then we're done. But yeah, ground and air units, I mean, I understand why they can't occupy the same space. Just from a game mechanics limitation perspective. But it doesn't make any sense, of course. Wow, he has a lot of stuff left. Like I said, my hope is that he just puts all his focus into ripping all this stuff to shreds. And I'm able to pull off this sneaky backdoor capture, and his bomber doesn't just come and destroy my infantry while he's doing that. He's feeling cocky. He has reason to feel cocky. The battle is very much going in his favor. Okay, good. If his bomber is wasting its time ripping my main force to shreds, then it's not heading back to guard his HQ. And in fact, I think his bomber just came in range of my anti-air, so I can shoot it down. Very obliging. Get wrecked. Now, unless he was smart enough to leave a rear guard, then there's not much he can do to prevent me taking his HQ, but we'll see. Maybe he did leave a rear guard. Yeah, let's get the medium. That's the biggest threat for sure. As for my own medium... let's take out the mech. Bigger threat than the AA. I don't think the AA is going to be very effective against a medium tank. Try moving my mechs around for a sneaky flanking attack. Alright, this is my one hope. Like I said, if this is guarded, well, we're done. We're screwed. I'm not seeing guards, unless there's some hiding in these trees here. Why he's wasting his time capturing that city, I'm not sure. That unseen artillery bombarding me is a huge problem. Uh-oh. Okay, it's just anti-airs. That's fine. I don't need that transport chopper anymore. It's done its job. Oh no! It's guarded by a bomber? Are you serious? Well, we're done. Game over. 2 bombers? What? Okay, you got me. That's completely your victory, Eagle. I am dead. I am so dead. I resign. It's your win, buddy. You won this one. That's not my intended strategy, actually, Nell. I have a different strategy in mind.
No way.
Sammy sure seems to have a temper, doesn't she? So, my new idea is use my fighters to escort my transport chopper, go around the north, take out his freaking bombers. I guess I'll have to bring my bomber too to take out his anti-air. And then go for the cheeky drop strat. So basically I need to use my whole Air Force for this. I don't think I can win in a straight-up conversation. Conversation? What? Confrontation. Good lord. My words, they're all a-fluffed. But, yeah, this... I mean, it's probably winnable, but it seems extremely difficult. Winning with this disrespectful strat seems more doable, easier to achieve. So it's what I'm going to try. What a traffic jam. You guys can cross the mountains, I guess. The true strength of our flock. I think you'd use a more intimidating word to describe your Air Force than flock, but okay. And he's moving to cut off my attempted drop. Unfortunate. Geez, do I even have anything in a position to attack his fighter? Because it's very much in my way. There's a bomber. Could start by shooting that down. That seems advisable, or at least heavily damaging it. I really need at least one of my fighter squadrons to survive to handle his bombers that are guarding his HQ. What? Oh! I had to stop myself from swearing there. That was awful. Screw it. Reset turn. I know it's cheap. I know it is, but this mission's freaking hard. This one is living up to that 6-star rating a little better. Fine, if you're going to play it like that. Oh, except I didn't reveal his bomber that time. Maybe that's fine, because I can reveal it with this. Where'd it go? It's not where I remembered it being. Okay. Well, whatever. I guess I don't really need to reveal it right away. More important that I take out this medium tank, I suppose. Or at least damage it. Okay, let me turn off notifications on my phone. I hate my phone anyways. I'm on vacation. Nobody and nothing bother me, if you please. Alright. Only reason it's anywhere near me right now anyway is because it's charging. Pretty sure his bomber is here. Which means if I try to flank his fighter, I'm just going to reveal his bomber instead, which isn't what I'm going for. Ugh. But I don't think I have a lot of choice in the matter. Oh, never mind. Where does bomber go? It's not where I remember it being at all. There it is. I just completely misremembered where it was, apparently. Well, I don't care too much if it destroys my APC or my recon. And yeah, you stay in the back for now. I guess you can come forward a little. Nah, let's leave it where it is. No reason to take any chances with the key to our strat. Okay, I think I'm about to lose my choppers. Yup. Oh, and maybe my bomber? No. Oh, right, because that fighter squad was nearly destroyed. Oh, and his bombers are coming out. Good. If I can lure them out and destroy them, then my drop strat is going to work a lot better. So this is actually really favorable. I don't even care about his fighters if I can destroy his bombers. Good. Okay, I need you out of the way, Recon. And actually, is anything... Yes, that... Well, that feels like a... Ah, his bomber's in range. That's better. Sorry for constantly interrupting myself as I start a thought, realize it's wrong, and then say something else. Okay, how to optimize this. Probably using my AAs to finish off his bomber is good. Which means I'd want to move the fighter out of the way. I could use the fighter to finish off that fighter squad. Move this fighter in to damage that bomber. Seems reasonable. Ugh, feel a cough coming on. Mute myself. Okay. I think I can turn the game music up a little bit. Still annoyed that my Switch suddenly started its audio weirdness again, but nothing I can do about it, really. Good. This seems to be going a lot better than our first attempt. It helps immensely knowing what we're up against and roughly where his units are and what they are. Knowledge is power. Ooh, I really don't want him attacking my My transport chopper. Maybe I should back it off. Because you know he'd go for it and ruin everything. Ruin the strat. Let's see. The safe point is northwest of those trees. You know he'd do it. Anything in range of that? Nope. What's the charge on his power right now? It's fully charged, so we're about to get pretty reamed. Now my power, I think everybody's power, also gives a small boost to... Yeah, her other units gain a small bonus to firepower and defense. I should maybe use that, so that I'll be more resistant to his units when he's about to double hit me. Let's try it. Let's try using our power now, even though it might not seem like the optimal use. Maybe it actually is. Because I'm pretty sure the bonus lasts through his move as well. Yeah, my units are still glowing, so their small bonus, whatever small means, I wish it gave an actual percentage, is still in effect. Unfortunate, but at least we didn't lose it entirely. About to get hit by an unseen artillery. He's having a hard time taking out that squadron. That infantry squad, I mean. Not squadron. And this is where it gets brutal. Goodbye, bomber. You served me well. Oh, I didn't entirely lose my fighter squadron. Maybe because of my special ability? That didn't go awful. That went way better than last time. Let's hit his bomber with our weakened fighter squadron. And by weakened fighter squadron, I mean we have one plane left. But hey, it finished his bomber. I would love to hit his fighters with my anti-air, but there's a mountain in the way. Ah, he's out of range of my anti-air rockets as well. Well, can use my fighters against his. Of course, I think I just put them, yeah, in range of his anti-air. Of course, I can block with my own anti-air and also wreck his mech squad. Oh, look at that pleasant little village. Rather than the like a really modern-looking city, it looked more like a old European village. Wow, that was really pretty. I wish I hadn't sped it up. By the time I realized how pretty it was, I'd already sped it up. Oh well. I'm sure we'll see it again sometime. Now, his fighters, damaged like that, shouldn't be able to one-shot my transport chopper anymore. And if they try, they'll come within range of my anti-air. So, I almost welcome them trying. So I can shoot them down. Aha. Oh, good. Let's see. I don't think his anti-airs are a huge threat, really. They can't get at my transport chopper. They shouldn't be able to get at my fighters unless my anti-air is destroyed first. All of which means I think that the tank is the bigger threat to shoot at with my MLRS. Oh, wow. That was better than I thought. Survived with one tiny sliver of HP. Let's hit the mechs. Now, unfortunately, we're in plains and they're in forest, but even so, that went quite well for us. Let's move this in closer so it can hopefully actually hit some of his air units next turn. Oh, my mechs can finish off his badly weakened tank unit. Beautiful. This is going really well. Way better than our first attempt. I think powering up my units when I knew his lightning drive was coming, I think that helped. And his fighters just run for it. I'll chase them down and finish them off. His artillery are a huge problem. Look at what a huge problem they are. At least that one wasted its shots on my recon. Oh geez, I sped through the view of the pretty town again. I need to stop doing that. Wow, I'm surprised that was such a huge win for him. Well, suddenly it's looking bleak again, but I think this will be more viable this time as long as I don't get shot down. Getting shot down is sort of my big worry, because I know that he's got an anti-air guard back here. Not much else to do with my fighters other than shoot down his fighters, so let's do it. Nice. Okay, let's use our anti-airs to take out this mech. Finish off his anti-airs with my medium tank. There, that time I remembered not to speed through the view of the nice village. Sure. It's a target. Let's just... Okay, there's that other artillery that's been causing me so much grief. Let's get inside the range of both his artillery with this infantry and start firing away. Of course we won't do much damage, but... Oh, another anti-air, okay. Well, this guy's job is basically done anyway. Because I don't think he has any air units left. Now, let's see if I can flush out his anti-air and tempt it into attacking my fighter instead of my transport helicopter. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oof, one shot. At least his artillery are wasting their attacks on my anti-air and my recon instead of blowing my tanks to smithereens. That's preferable. Perfect, that's what I wanted. Not sure where that shot came from, but much better that than my transport heli. Well, unfortunate for those infantry. Okay. Let's see if the strat works this time. Hopefully I flushed out and shot down all his bombers. Oh boy, that poor idyllic village is sure turning into a battleground. There's not going to be much left of it by the time we're through. How's his power looking? It's not ready to go. Now, I might want to activate my power anyway, once again, just because my units will last the turn better. Why not? I don't think I'm really going to have a better time to use it.
Here I come. Double time.
Probably would have been smarter to use it at the beginning of my turn, but whatever. Alright, now we find out if he had any more bombers held back in reserve. There's his anti-air, but I don't really care about that. Transport heli's done its job. Oh no! So much for that. He had another bomber in reserve. I didn't flush them all. I didn't flush any of his reserve bombers out. I didn't realize he still had 2 left. Well, that's it then. I lose again. Unreal. I thought I had maybe flushed them out this time. Just how many bombers does this guy have? I think I've almost certainly lost then. Because even if I send my fighter in to shoot down his bombers, his anti-air is going to get my fighter. Oh well, what else can I do? Wow. That was not a pleasant surprise. Yeah, we're so dead. Because I got nothing left. And he's still got hidden artillery and all kinds of stuff. Maybe I should go with Max? Go with the easier version of this mission? Oh my god. I really can't believe I hadn't flushed his other bombers out. I mean, it's over. I don't know why I'm even bothering. It's clearly over. Phew. I'm thinking what I could have done differently. So part of me is saying if I'd known he still had bombers left, I would have led the way with my fighter and just shot them down. But realistically, no, because his anti-air would have shot my fighter down. I honestly don't really see a good strat here, because his forces are so overwhelming, it's hard to see a path to victory from just brawling here in the middle. And his defenses around his HQ are basically airtight. Because he's got the 2 bombers, which are going to absolutely murder any infantry that try to capture this. And if you try sending in fighters to take care of the bombers, well, he's got that covered too. Because he's got a long-range anti-air rocket launcher. He's covered every single way you might try to do it. I might just try the max version of this mission, to be honest. This is pretty overwhelming. This may be the new hardest mission that actually lives up to its 6-star difficulty. Regardless, it's pretty rough, so I'm probably going to be trying the max version next episode. We'll see. Options, yield. Actually, no, because that would just take us back to the Sammy version, so we're just straight up exiting the map. Next time we try again and see if Max can do better, I suppose. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.